What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. 2 weekends ago, I saw The Foreigner. It is the latest film from director Martin Campbell. Martin Campbell is known for directing Casino Royale, GoldenEye, and also The Mask of Zorro. At least those are the films that I really enjoyed from him. The Foreigner is based off of a novel from author Stephen Leather called The Chinaman, which came out in 1992. Now, they're not about to call their movie The Chinaman. That would be terrible. In this age of political correctness, calling a movie called The Chinaman is just a really bad idea. So they decided to rename it The Foreigner. And The Foreigner is played by Jackie Chan. This is a Jackie Chan film. And this is his most serious film to date. Now, when I think of Jackie Chan, I think of action comedy. And when I think of Jackie Chan in a serious role, I think of him as Mr. Han in The Karate Kid. And also, there were these two other films from Hong Kong and China, New Police Story and also Police Story 2013. There was little to no comedy in those films. It was a very serious role. But I gotta say that this is, in fact, Jackie Chan's most serious role to date. Now, the general idea is that this is a revenge thriller. This is a film where his daughter gets killed in a terrorist bombing, and then he seeks revenge. And then he's got a special set of skills, kind of like Liam Neeson does in the Taken series. And it's basically about Jackie Chan kicking lots of ass, or butt, rather. And that's what it is. It's a revenge thriller. It stars Jackie Chan and also Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan reuniting with his GoldenEye director, Martin Campbell. Now, when I first thought of this film, or when I first saw the film in the trailer, I was like, this looks really good. This actually looks really good and could potentially be his best Hollywood film to date. After watching this film, you know what? I gotta say that it's a decent film. It's not a film that has a lot of martial arts action in it. It definitely is a film with action in it, but it feels more like a political thriller in a way because it does involve, there's a terrorism element to it. There's a little bit of a political thriller, but this isn't the Jackie Chan film that I think a lot of Jackie Chan films fans have been waiting for in terms of having him in a really great role and also in a really great film. I don't think it's that film. I think it's a decent film, but it's not a great film, mainly because I feel that the Jackie Chan revenge aspect of this film feels like secondary. This feels like two films, actually. It feels like a political thriller, and then it's a revenge thriller. Revenge film, secondary. The political thriller aspect of the film really, it really overshadows Jackie Chan's story. So Jackie Chan's role, while it is a starring vehicle for him, it still feels like he has a smaller part in this film. I mean, it is a main role, but Pierce Brosnan's political aspect of this film seems to really overtake the rest of the movie. Like I said, it feels like two films, but when you see Jackie Chan performing in this film as a serious character and also doing his action bits, that's pretty cool. It's really quite engaging, mainly because of the nature of his character. He used to be ex-special forces, and because of that, you get to see how he takes out the bad guys, and it's not just all goofy martial arts action that you're so used to watching in his previous films, like in Rush Hour or some of his Hong Kong action comedies. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing like that. It is a very, very serious and emotional role. After all, his daughter was killed in a bombing, so he's pretty much like, in a way, emotionless, expressionless, just out to seek revenge. Doesn't have a lot to say, not a whole lot of dialogue. His actions speak louder than words, and it's an entertaining piece in the sense that it is quite engaging because you're following how the story unfolds in terms of how he seeks justice. But besides that, there is a lot going on there. A lot of the political mumbo jumbo that goes on really, like I said before, overshadows the revenge thriller. It's two movies in one, and it gets almost too complex for its own good. There's a lot of like twists and turns that happen throughout this movie, and it gets a little bit confusing near the final act of the film. So or even like the halfway through the film, it gets a little bit confusing and a little bit hard to follow like what is going on, because I'm here to watch a Jackie Chan kick butt movie. That's all I'm here to watch, but it starts really getting out into political territory a little bit too much. But I still think it's a decent film. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Definitely not Jackie Chan's best Hollywood film, but still a decent entry into this genre, and also a decent entry into Jackie Chan films in terms of his Hollywood and English-speaking films. So I think it's decent. I think it's a decent film, just not great. So there you have it. 6.5 out of 10. Definitely a must-see for Jackie Chan fans. You will see a really different side of his acting. As always, if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, Ragin Nation. My name's Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace. It's all about the journey, and the journey is what is quite exciting. Now, what I thought was great about this film was the development. I thought that when he was making